Welcome to Amelia's.
Mhm.
We are your podcast hosts, Lydia
Mila.
And Hannah.
We have some exciting news for you guys. We're back. You're welcome. We're here all day. Okay, so I think Hannah, you have a topic for us.
I do.
Start us out.
It's okay. So I wanted to ask because this is one of those things that a lot of people don't talk about, and I don't know why. Because it's like
I like those.
kind of like important.
Taboo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But this question goes along with something that I found. It was a news article. So, what do you guys think, or what are you doing in preparation for retirement?
Oh, why do you have to bring up topics that are just not fun?
Just-
That's not a fun topic.
Okay, but
Why? Because we can't bank on Social Security because when we retire, it's not going to be there anymore.
oh
Yeah.
no, that is not what I saw. So
Yeah,
No? Yeah, what'd you see?
I literally saw this cute old lady. I think she was like 86 or something like that.
My eye.
She retired
Oh, thank you.
on a cruise ship.
Yeah, she did.
I saw something like that. Yo, that's
She did you see her room though?
No.
She never gets off. She's been all around the world. The whole cruise crew know who she is. Like her room literally is like a little house.
Really?
It is the
the
cutest
same
thing.
room on the same cruise
Yeah.
ship?
And it's just
Huh.
ongoing. She's like, I get 3 meals a day. I get the
It's like a
entertainment.
retirement home.
Yes. And she just keeps sailing. Like literally, she sold her house and almost all of her belongings and is now living on this cruise ship full time. And she's like, if we go to a new place, I might get off, I might not. I love when there's nobody on here.
Yeah.
Like they showed her just like needle pointing in the cafeteria.
Just by herself, living her best life.
Yes.
She's gonna need a companion, and I'm here for you.
Yes.
I will be your companion.
No, I mean, literally, she was like dancing with the captain
Aww.
of the ship,
that's
and like they have a
cute.
picture together. Like they all love her. She's super cool. And I've heard that with like a couple, but unfortunately, this lady lost her husband,
Oh.
prior. So she sold her house
Mhm.
and just moved into a cruise ship. So, like, what are you planning for retirement?
I'm not playing that.
Yeah,
No.
no?
So that's a really fun idea. No. Because like I was talking to our mom and dad about this, and I was like, well, you guys have no debt, like our dad is about to retire. And I was like, so you're going to jump into the RV and just go around
Travel.
the United
Yeah.
States?
Yeah.
And our mom was like, no. Like, no. And I was like, you know what? Come to think of it, because people like they do that, that
Yeah.
it's so common, like
Yeah.
so common. And all I could think about was like, what would I do with my mail?
Felix,
you
what mail do you get that you need to
Stop
care
it.
about?
that you
Amazon?
actually
Come
on, but
How am I gonna get it, Hannah?
I see. I
but
didn't think
if-
about Amazon. Amazon is it daily.
Wait,
That's what I'm
wait.
saying.
If you're traveling the United States, though,
Pick it up wherever you go.
like in an RV, what do you possibly need from
Ah.
Amazon?
Yeah, you don't know that. I
Yeah.
might need a lot of things.
I feel like I have an Amazon delivery every day.
It's Christmas every day at our house.
I
Yeah.
mean, but
Yep.
with you two being in the military, you know somebody all across the United
that's
States.
besides the point.
Yeah, but do
though.
you want
Like,
to talk to them and hang out with them to pick
yeah,
up your package?
absolutely not.
I mean,
like,
yes.
let me just grab this. I'm just
Bye,
gonna
bye,
scooch
bye,
in right
bye.
here. And then just bolt.
Yeah.
Like literally, they'll see you on their Ring camera, but you don't even.
Yeah. Josh.
You'll do it so often that they'll just have a lockbox
Yeah,
outside
Lydia's
their
lockbox.
house
Yeah.
with
Thank
your
you so
combination.
much.
Thank you for my mail. I mean, there's
Yeah.
people that literally live in a vehicle,
Yeah.
and like have a full-time
Yeah.
job, or a van, which
Or an RV.
yes, like a small one,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and they have no expenses.
Oh, what a
Except
life.
for if you're in an RV and you're at an RV park, that shit ain't cheap.
No, it is.
I mean, in comparison,
That's
here
like
in
$500
Colorado,
a month. here in Colorado.
Yeah. But how much is an apartment?
Yeah.
For somebody who has an apartment who
That's
didn't
true. Get it back in the day.
get in
Mhm.
when the prices were at a good price
You know that Colorado
You're s-
Springs hit they're in the top 10.
of most expensive places.
No, for
Oh.
most desired place to live.
Yes.
Colorado
Yes.
Springs.
Yes, because of
Why? I mean, I love it here. I
Like,
do. I don't wanna move.
obviously there's Denver couldn't make it because it's too expensive there now.
True.
Yeah.
So I think Colorado Springs has
The next closest.
they're just still the same climate. You have the mountains, you have all that stuff, right? That people love about Colorado, and then you have the little bit lower prices. So I think that made it hit I don't know. James was reading it to me, and they take a lot of different factors.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Crime rate,
Yeah.
people look at freaking crime rate,
which I the neighborhood that James and I live in. Haven't had any issues. We've lived there for almost a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
No issues. Do you have any issues? And you're in the
you're kind of in the
you're
heart
kind
of
of
it.
in
Mhm.
where you should have issues.
Because there's a lot of people, or why?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's a lot.
No, I mean, a lot of missing cats,
That's it.
lost cats.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's just interesting because
Mm-mm.
we haven't had any issues
Yeah.
at all since moving here, and we lived in some kind of sketchy apartments. I mean, good area,
Yeah.
really good area, but they were
Yeah.
not the top notch.
Yeah.
The bottom of the
Not
barrel.
a 5-star.
Not a 5-star. It was definitely a 2. And I mean, we had homeless people. We heard gunshots and shit
Yeah.
and sirens, but nothing ever. There was one time I remember hearing the gunshots, and I was like, "We're gonna get robbed!" And we just stayed in our apartment and just
Yeah.
but nothing ever happened, and I
Yeah.
have no idea if it was in our apartment complex or if it was just close in the
Yeah.
area.
Was it gunshots or was it a car backfire?
It may have been that too. It sounded like gunshots, but you never know. So I don't know how we
never know. But I think it would be when you think about it, are you okay?
this is my first drink. I literally it's it's fine. I caught it. It's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. I can I can understand wanting to live on a cruise ship environment because you don't have any worries.
You don't have to do anything.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but-
besides your laundry.
Okay, so what's her tipping process? How does she did it go in details of anything on that?
No. It was just
Because-
an article of check out this lady, she's so cool living her best life type of
Yeah,
thing.
I feel like anytime I feel like I need a tip.
Not if they know
And-
you.
If you live there, how do you do that?
If you live there, you just do the base.
yeah.
But that's all factored in.
Yeah, but if you look at the percentage wise of factoring in for the cruise, you still need to give them cash when you're there because they don't get it all.
Yes. When you do because if I was her, I would 100% have it set up to automatic tip at the end of every cruise.
So it is now. I think.
Yeah.
Is there a choice to not tip?
Yes. You
really?
You can not tip and then you can do it at the end, or you can just prepay your gratuities.
We did the prepay the gratuities, and then every time we used them or did anything, we tipped too. And then at the end of the 7-day cruise that we went on, we left this $100.
Right. You can
In
do
the room.
that type of thing. But she
Yeah.
also might have kind of maybe struck a deal to where they don't
Yeah.
clean her room
That's true.
to maybe
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
that's
on.
the point.
I live in here.
Yeah.
because I don't know what the details were. But if you're an elderly
Hmm.
person specifically too, to have all your meals cooked,
Mhm.
Yeah.
all of that and
Your
any-
linens cleaned for
Yeah.
you.
yeah, she might just put out her linens to the side type of thing.
yeah.
There's no yard work, and she had a house in Florida, so all of those expenses
Mhm.
add
electric,
up,
water,
Yes.
everything.
Don't
all
pay
that.
any of it.
depending on how big her
Phone.
house was. All of it. Because if you added up your expenses for an entire year, you'd probably have a heart attack But
Yeah.
on a cruise,
So-
it's kind of more controlled.
If it was a 365-day cruise, which they have those, and James and I have actually looked at them before because he said the same thing. He was like, whenever we retire,
Huh.
we should just cash out our
They literally
TSPs.
have a 360.
Yes.
No.
and
I
that
need to
may
look
be
into
that
it.
may
that
be
may
what
be what she
she-
does.
to where it's just
It's just a one time. I think. Oh, I can't remember prices. It was over 70.
for 2 people.
No, for one person.
Okay.
So, I mean, you just have to like weigh like
Right.
if it's
Yeah.
worth
But
it to
you
you.
don't
You
have
know.
car insurance. You don't have gas. You don't have maintenance. On that alone,
Yeah.
is a good chunk. And then depending on your home, I saw that however much your home costs, you like times it by a certain number, and that's how much you should do on maintenance every single month.
Home
So even-
maintenance.
Yes.
Eh,
I don't do that.
I mean, I just dropped a chunk last couple weeks.
So
Right.
that wasn't maintenance.
No,
that was renovation.
Yeah.
Renovations. Yeah.
So that wasn't even like getting your HVAC
No.
serviced,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
all
But
of that.
What
stuff.
if she lived in an HOA? How much do you pay for
Yeah.
an HOA?
But
Some
think-
of them are
Think about that.
Yeah.
If that 365-day cruise was, say, it was just 80,
Yeah.
how much longer is she going to live? Times that, like, what happens when she runs out of all that money? Now she has to go back into, I don't know. I don't
OnlyFans.
know.
Hey.
Hey.
There, I mean, it's a, I just don't know if it's sustainable unless, I don't know. She's going to figure it out.
Have you thought about what you're doing when you retire?
I mean, I know what I would want to do.
What do you want to do, and then what does Blaine want to do?
Blaine wants to do anything that I don't want to do. So- but I would love to literally have a cottage. And I
On
say
the beach. No, I'm just kidding.
no,
In the mountains.
In the mountains, away from everybody, and just like live my best life. Quiet, all that kind of stuff.
She's gonna have like a hospice, not a hospice,
A
like
hospice.
a garden.
Yeah.
A garden.
Oh yeah, she's gonna.
She's just gonna be
I
out
was
there tending her vegetables.
Literally getting
and
ready to say like
Yeah.
grow your own stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
goats, cows, milk,
chickens
milk,
for sure.
milk those
chickens.
goats. You know what I'm saying?
But I think that would be really cool because, especially living in an apartment for so long, you're used to that small space.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, adjustment for you.
Yeah, it
Hmm.
wouldn't be an adjustment. But I mean, Blaine and I could just stay in apartments for the rest of our life and he'd be fine. Yeah.
I have thought about retirement, and mine is banking off what Adrian does. I think.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you definitely have a different
Yeah.
circumstance.
Yeah, because I think once Adrian gets to college, I don't know if I just
I was gonna say, did you just make a
His
lip
mouth.
imprint on
his
your?
mouth did. When he gets to college, we talked about following him to whatever state he goes to.
Yeah.
Really?
Because he was like, maybe not. And I was like, yeah, you're so young right now. Like, we have time to decide. And then, like, I was like, dude, traveling in an RV, like, it would be awesome. But then if he has kids, I'm not that grandma that's not around. I want to be there.
Yeah.
So I think mine's kind of banking off Adrian.
Yeah.
So we'll see what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You thought about it at all?
James and I talk
I
about it
feel
all
like
the
they
time.
talk about it all the
Yeah,
time.
we talk about it all the time. Like we are before, like prior to getting out, like of the military, whenever I got out and then it was just James, and we talked a lot about like having residual income and
Yeah.
like not really having to worry about, retirement. And because that's a big thing.
God.
Like if Social Security goes away,
Yeah, right?
what are people like? You pay into it your whole life for it to just not like. Where's that money going? Talk about some money
Shady.
some mismanagement of money,
Mhm.
because it shouldn't be like that. You
Yeah.
should be able to have your
Especially how much they take out of my check.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a
like-
lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we have like we're not in the common like an American because we do get disability from the military.
Yeah.
So that is a huge part of our income. It won't be, but it's like right now it's a decent chunk
Mhm.
of the money that we make. So we, unless something happens and that goes away, like
Which it shouldn't.
we'll forever have this residual income of disability. So it's like for us, we're like, oh, do we, save all of this, like just hammer on our TSPs and savings and stocks and all this stuff to have this like huge nest egg? Because they talk about nest egg,
Yeah.
So we don't really have to worry about that, because if we're living in a house that's paid
for.
off,
Yeah.
our disability would cover all of
All
our
of it.
expenses. It almost covers all of our expenses now.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you do with that? And James doesn't want us to grow old and be like, we didn't
Enjoy life.
enjoy life.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because we were saving because
Yeah.
for a while before we both were receiving disability, we didn't know what was going to happen. So we were saving like everything. Like we did not enjoy life, so like it wasn't fun. There was
Yeah.
nothing
no.
fun about that.
No.
Like, yeah, it was great because we had a good chunk of money saved, but it's like, what's that money going to do for us?
We had this conversation one day at the gym because Ryan's dad saved, penny pinched, crazy savings. And then when he got super sick, he realized that he didn't enjoy his life.
Yeah.
And he was like, so he told Ryan and I, he's like, you guys need to enjoy your life while you can. He's
Yeah.
like, look at me now. I'm so sick. I can't do anything. I can't enjoy anything. And what's this money going to be? Cool. You guys are set for life.
Yeah. But what I didn't enjoy
I
any
didn't
of it.
enjoy my life when I could have.
And his money.
And his money.
That was his money.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is our family, like we've talked about this with our grandma. Our grandpa was a saver. Like he worked his tail off. He made really good good investment decisions when big companies that we know today were small, baby. So he made set our grandma up, and he passed away years ago, but she's never had to worry, never had to work.
Yeah.
She has been set the whole time. She's enjoyed it. She's taken us on vacation. She's, all this stuff because of what he worked. He worked 2 jobs. Like he worked his butt off. Right.
Mhm.
And we were talking about this because our grandma's getting older, and there's this whole, where's all this money going to go to whenever she passes away? Because there's a lot of money. And Hannah made a really good point. She told our parents, like, that's your money. Do whatever you want with your money. Like, I don't care if you donate all of it to a good cause. That's your money. You worked your life for that money. What right do I have to that money?
To say anything about it.
Because you hear about all of these family feuds about,
Family feud.
like, well,
It happened
I
with
deserve
me.
it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no. Did you work your ass off for that money?
for that
that
money.
land? Did you like,
Yeah.
no. And you hear so much about it. And it's not just like, it could be the simplest thing, like 200 acres. And they're fighting over it,
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, that's your money. Like, I don't care if I get a single dime of it, because
You
I
didn't
didn't
have it before either.
Yeah.
But
I didn't.
people don't think that way.
No, they don't. They're
No.
greedy. They're
Yeah.
greedy.
I mean, would it be nice
Well,
to just
of
be
course.
handed money?
Yeah,
Everybody
absolutely.
would love to get handed money. That's
Yeah.
why there's millions of dollars in jackpots right now, because people
Just want a handout.
Yes, but they also are like hoping that it's their big break or whatever.
Yeah.
It'd be nice, but literally, I didn't do anything for it. So
No.
do what you wish.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's always going to be nice, but it's like, I don't have any right to stake a claim on it.
Yeah.
Or even fight like family,
Right.
like my siblings over
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like it's ridiculous. But yes, we've been like, we need to live life, go on vacations,
Yeah.
see things, see
Yeah,
places,
yeah.
like not hoard all of it and use it for travel and to do things.
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, you can always keep working too.
Yeah.
Like if you do see all of these
Yep.
things and do these things, like that's why people always try to get to retirement, right? So they can go live their life. But it's like, if you enjoy what you're doing,
Live it now.
Yeah.
like live it now and just keep working.
Mhm.
Like,
But then also, even if you're on, like, let's say you don't make the big bucks, you can still restrict certain things
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
have vacation.
Yeah.
Like, do
Yeah.
you need the 2024 model of vehicle and
No.
be out $1,200 a payment on a
No.
car?
Not if you'd rather.
Fuck, that's a lot.
I bet people freaking do it.
Yeah.
I've seen TikToks where they're like, how much is your payment? They're like $1,600.
You're literally working to pay your car off. That literally, you can just crash it one day. It's gone.
Yes. So like just make
Ah.
smart decisions out there. And if your company
Mhm.
has a 401k, get Roth.
Yes.
Roth 401k. Do
Got
you
it.
have Roth? Okay, good.
Do the
I'm
match for
6%.
sure.
I'm a 6%.
yeah, do the
Do
match.
the
I need to
match.
up it.
Yes, you do.
It hurts when you up it.
It hurts. I got
It'll
to
be-
6%, and I was like, "That's enough. That's
No,
enough."
up it. I know. So James has a buddy that does. I think
20%?
10.
Oh, okay. I've
But
seen some 20%.
The Army matches it by
Mm.
5, so he's basically getting
Mm.
15%,
Yeah.
which I think is pretty. I think it's pretty common, right? I think it's pretty common for companies to do like 5-ish, like 3 to 5. I
It's-
think.
yeah, 3
right.
Yeah,
to
I think
5
3 to 5 is pretty common.
normally.
Yeah.
But sometimes they don't do 100%, which is a bummer.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of them don't do 100%.
Does your
I
Company
haven't
do?
I haven't gotten
to that?
I haven't got far into that yet to even have the option to opt in yet. So
Oh, okay. You have to be there. So long.
That's why she was freaking texting us so much on Friday.
yeah, I had
She had nothing to do. I just
Wow.
literally just got together.
It was a base down day. We had 2 people come in the first hour and a half of the day.
It was a
and
4-day.
then- Yes.
Yeah. I literally,
You lucky duck.
I literally, my phone was like blowing up on Friday, and I'm
Yes.
taking a food handler's test and a food safety, everything. And my phone is blowing up. At one point, I was like, 22 missed text messages. It's fine.
Oh.
Keep going. Keep going.
That's what happens to me on Tuesdays when you 2 hoe bags.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yeah.
I
Whoa.
just.
I mean, I'm just like living my best life right now.
Yes.
Mhm.
but not for too much longer. But anyway,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Go back.
retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens in the future. Because also, you don't know what's going to happen in life.
Yeah. Or the economy, like
Oh my
anything.
gosh,
anything.
yeah.
Your significant other could
Yes.
get injured to where they can't help.
Work. Like, yeah.
It's-
You just
yeah,
don't
a
know.
lot of things in life. So be smart about living your life and choosing to go on
Yeah.
trips and stuff. Like it doesn't have to be 3 months in Europe. You know, like
Just take a 3-day somewhere. Like, go to.
yeah, there's a lot of cool things in the United
Yeah.
States, but you just never
Flights.
know. That's
Yeah.
kind of my problem sometimes. I'm like, what if something happens?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah.
That was
Thanks
a good
for
one.
tuning in to our financial TED Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're so
Definitely.
qualified for giving advice,
Yeah.
but you know, it's fine.
I
That was a good one though. That was good. Good topic. Thank you for sticking to the end, all 2 of you.
Yep.
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks to Emoji and Puff Puff Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
I see you.
faithful- I
Speaking
know,
of that, Emoji, if you continue to watch this and you made it this far, I know Puff Puff Pass you have. But Emoji, if you have made it this far, I cannot pronounce your username. And they can't either, as the look on their face
Yes.
they're giving me.
But I
Um,
love the emojis.
We do too. So
Yeah.
you're just Emoji dude. So let us know.
Thank you
If
so
you-
much
yeah.
for the support.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
guys are the best.
Okay. Bye.